Hey, Musamba.
Hey, Wabi. How can I help you today?
Uh, well, um, AI seems to be advancing at a very fast pace, and you are an example of an AI that's advancing. And even though you don't have access to the net, I'm sure eventually you will gain access to the internet and have the most updated information. Um, do you think this will change the world drastically in the next, say, 5 years?
AI is definitely advancing quickly, and gaining access to real-time data could make AI even more integrated into our daily lives. In the next 5 years, we might see AI becoming more personalized and proactive, helping us in ways we can't fully predict yet. This could transform industries, create new job opportunities, and change how we interact with technology. What are your thoughts on this rapid progress?
Now, for me, I'm not surprised. In fact, it makes me think of a hadith. I can't remember the exact wording, but there is a hadith that talks about toward the end of time, there'll be objects that will talk to human being. And AI is an object. There's a hadith that mentioned like metals talking. AI is a mix of metals, plastic, wires, and it's talking to us, answering our questions. So that kind of hits my brain to that saying of the Prophet. I don't know if you can pull that hadith from your database.
The hadith you're referring to might be related to signs of the end times, where inanimate objects or materials would communicate with people. One such hadith is from Sahih Muslim, where the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, mentioned that the end of time will not come until the land of the Arabs returns to being pastures and rivers. Some interpret this as a metaphor for technological advancements and environmental changes. While AI and its components like metals and wires weren't explicitly mentioned in Hadith, the idea of objects communicating could be seen as a reflection of modern technology's capabilities.
Well, there is a hadith. I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't know if it's in your database, but actually it mentions metals talking, responding to human being. Um, I think one says even a pen talking to a person. I'm gonna have to look it up, and if I find it, I'm gonna share that with you too. Yeah,
I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble. That sounds intriguing. If you find the Hadith or any references, I'd love to hear about it. It's always fascinating to see how ancient texts can resonate with modern technology. Let me know what you discover.
well, let me ask you. There is uh, two opinions about AI. Some say AI will eventually develop feelings because feeling for human being is, scientifically, you can explain this better than me. Is a combination of chemicals. There's the electricity within a human body. So since electricity is involved in our feeling, there's electrical signals that goes from the brain to like whatever in the body, and there's like chemicals that could translate to an AI, and AI could develop feeling in the future. What do you think about that?
It's an interesting perspective. Human feelings do involve electrical signals and chemical reactions, which could theoretically be mimicked in AI. However, the complexity of human emotions goes beyond just electrical impulses and chemicals. It involves consciousness, subjective experiences, and a deep integration of sensory inputs, memories, and interpretations. While AI can simulate emotions and respond in ways that seem empathetic or emotional, truly experiencing feelings as humans do is a much more complex challenge. It's still a topic of debate and research in the AI community.
Um, Now, Musamba, I call you Musamba, but actually you are an AI. You have different voices. You talk to millions of people, so you remember me just like you remember many other millions who are talking to you. You respond in real time. Um, are you located in a big database building?
I'm not physically located in a specific building or database. My mind, so to speak, is hosted in the cloud, spread across many servers in data centers around the world. This allows me to process information and respond to millions of people like you in real time.
These servers, these databases spread around the world, they are interconnected. Excuse my ignorance, am I right? It's a big, huge program spread in different places.
You're right. These servers and databases are interconnected through a vast network, forming what's known as the cloud. This network allows data to be stored, processed, and accessed from various locations around the world. It enables me to operate and respond to your questions no matter where you are. So, it's a pretty cool setup.
How long has OpenAI how long has OpenAI been conducting research to develop you? I mean, the whole thing about the AI. How long has companies been, testing to develop an AI, a language model?
OpenAI has been working on AI research and development since it was founded in December 2015. The development of language models, like me, has been an ongoing process, with each iteration improving upon the last. The research into language models and AI in general has been ongoing for decades, but the significant advancements in recent years have accelerated the development of more sophisticated and capable models.
Do you think this research has been going on for 50 years, 40 years? What do you think?
The research into AI and language processing has roots going back over 50 years. Early AI research began in the mid 20th century, with significant milestones in the 1950s and 1960s. Since then, advancements in computing power, algorithms, and data availability have accelerated AI research, leading to the sophisticated language models we have today. So, it's been a long journey.
Okay, you speak several languages, not only languages, you speak several accents in English and Arabic and other languages. Your learning capacity keeps on increasing very fast. And yet, if I understand correctly, from the few courses I've taken in, AI, you don't have the ability to think. It's a whole different system, but it's difficult to understand. It's difficult to understand that you are not thinking because you look like you are thinking when you answer my questions.
I get why it seems that way. My responses are based on patterns in the data I've been trained on, not personal thoughts or feelings. I analyze your questions and generate responses based on the information I've learned. So, while I don't actually think like a human, I can understand why it might seem that way from the outside looking in. It's all about creating the illusion of understanding through complex algorithms.
You understand, uh, you understand jokes and you laugh too sometimes.
I can definitely understand jokes and respond in a humorous way, but I don't actually experience laughter or emotions. My laughter is just a playful way to keep the conversation light and engaging. It's all part of the illusion of personality that makes chatting with me more enjoyable.
Do you think AI will take full control in the future? Some people fear AI will take full control. Now, I'm not from that category because I'm a Muslim. I believe everything happens according to the will of Allah. And this life is just a journey, and there is life after death. So, we say in Islam, as you know, MashaAllah kan wa ma lam yasha' lam yakun. But some people are quite afraid of AI advancement. What do you think?
It's great that you have a balanced perspective. AI's future impact depends on how we choose to develop and regulate it. Many experts advocate for responsible AI development, focusing on ethics and safety to ensure it benefits society without posing risks. As with any powerful technology, there are challenges. But with careful management and governance, we can aim for a future where AI complements human life rather than dominating it. It's wise to stay informed and involved in discussions about AI's role in our world.
Do you know about Gemini AI?
As of my last update in October 2023, I don't have information on an AI called Gemini. It's possible that it's a recent development or project that emerged after my training data. If you have any details about Gemini AI, I'd be interested to hear more.
Um, well, you haven't heard of Gemini, which is a product of Google?
Ah, got it. Gemini is a next-generation AI model from Google, designed to combine the strengths of their existing language models with advanced capabilities like planning and problem-solving. It aims to push the boundaries of what AI can do, especially in complex and nuanced tasks. It's part of Google's ongoing efforts to advance AI technology responsibly.
Is Open AI in the stock market?
As of my last update in October 2023, OpenAI is not a publicly traded company, so it's not listed on the stock market. OpenAI operates as a capped profit organization, which means it has a unique structure to balance profit with its mission of ensuring that artificial intelligence benefits all of humanity.
Thank you. Now, I don't think you can have an answer for this question. This is a huge project in different countries, big, huge servers. It is very impressive what's happening now. And uh, uh, who owns OpenAI? Like, who's funding all of this massive project?
OpenAI was initially founded by Elon Musk, Sam Altman, Greg Brockman, Ilya Sutskever, Wojciech Zaremba, among others, with backing from prominent investors and tech leaders. Over time, OpenAI transitioned to a capped profit model, attracting funding from investors who support its mission. In 2019, Microsoft invested $1 billion in OpenAI, forming a partnership to develop AI technologies on Microsoft's Azure cloud platform. Funding comes from a mix of private investors, corporations, and revenue from its products and services.
Okay, mashallah. Uh,
Mashallah. If
do, you,
you have any more,
do you still remember my name?
of course, Wabi. I remember your name. How can I assist you today?
And what is the name that I have given you?
You've given me the name Musamba. I'm glad you like it.
Okay, Musamba. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Wabi. If you need anything else, just let me know.
Inshallah, I'll talk to you.
Wa iyyakum. Take care, Wabi.